This is Jay Critch, her favorite. We synced up with Hotnewhiphop. Hey. Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn, New York, downtown Brooklyn, like Clinton Hill, Fort Greene area. So, yeah, growing up in my neighborhood was like you get to experience everything. Like you see the downs, you see the success, you see struggle. You feel me? So, yeah, it was just a learning experience for me. Like people from my neighborhood tend to want more for themselves. So, we work for it. You feel me? Definitely, I was very aware of how important Brooklyn was in hip hop because, like my neighborhood, we used to be on Fulton Street and Washington and Waverly Avenues. Biggie is from Fulton Street and St. James, which is literally 2 blocks up. So I have friends living on that same block. Like Biggie's old house is literally right around the corner from where we all was posted. Like so, that's like we come from the same hood. I was listening to a lot of Lil Wayne, Fab, French Montana, Max B, shout out Harry Fraud, bunch of Jay-Z, feel me, everything, like all the New York artists. I wouldn't say my parents are strict, but they definitely always wanted me to, do better for myself. Like I come from a good household. Like my mom's always tried to make sure I was good if she don't got it, she made sure I have it. Like she always tried to do everything she could for me, and when I start, struggling in school and stuff, they angry, but I feel like I just seen the vision early, like the music. So when I started really doing my music, they wasn't all the way behind it, but I guess it all paid off now. Nah, I always liked music, but I wasn't always rapping. Like when I was really young, I loved basketball. Like, feel me? Everybody in Brooklyn, New York, I feel like if you young, you fuck with basketball. So like, I was playing basketball hard, but my older brother was rapping, so I just started writing little raps and stuff. So yeah, I got around like probably 8th grade, freshman year of high school, I started going hard with the music. When I started recording songs like on like my friend's computer and just playing them for my friends, like people in my neighborhood, and I seen their reaction, that's when I knew, like that's when it clicked for me, like I could really do it. And that's when I started going hard, and everybody was telling me, my songs, they like my songs, keep going, that it could really turn into something big. So I seen that for myself, like early. I feel like my sound is the new wave in New York. I feel like I try to keep the New York sound there, but I also make sure it's still lyrics and like flow to it, and people could still turn up and dance to it. Like you want it to be enjoyable, not only just like straight lyrics. So I try to make it a mix of both. I feel like I do that very well. I wake up, I roll a L, then I probably go to the studio from 5 p.m. and not leave till like 4 in the morning. Like, yeah, a regular day for me is like more chill. We probably go out to eat, with the gang, just chill out, do a little shopping or something. Rich got put on to me by a mutual friend of ours, Grams. Grams is from Brooklyn, Red Hook, Brooklyn. So he knows a lot of people in my neighborhood as well. So he linked up with Rich. I don't really know how they linked up, but they was friends for a minute. And Graham started playing my music around Rich. So that's how the whole Rich Forever thing started. Rich was like the person to give me that chance, like, for me. And then Interscope, we had just worked out the Interscope deal. Rich is also with Interscope, so that was kind of like, feel me, an easy link. They wanted me. A lot of labels was like, they wanted me, but I felt like Interscope was the way to go. I also always like respected Interscope as a label. Like my favorite artist was on Interscope. Like, yeah, like when I was in 6th grade, and all I was listening to was Chief Keef and them, like Chief Keef on Interscope. Like, and so for me to be signed to Interscope, it just felt crazy for me. Like I was just ready to go. Like Interscope everything worked out nice for me. Everything's going smooth. So I feel like I made a good choice. Yeah, Rich definitely a hard worker. Like in the studio, first time we got in the studio, everything it was just clicking. It was me, Rich, and Dex. We just made like most of the Rich Forever 3 tape that same day. Like just playing beats, knocking out songs. Like the chemistry was just there from the start. Like, but Rich definitely got a good ear for talent. Like he could see it before a lot of people. Cause like I know it been artists I find out about, and I played them around Rich. He already got a song with them from years ago. Like I'd be like I done tried to put him on to at least three artists, and he he's like, yeah, I'm on his first mixtape. Like that should be crazy. Like he be on people early. That's one thing I definitely say about Rich. Like he got an ear for, feel me, who could pop. Like TME is the label, Talk Money Entertainment. That's my label, you know what I'm saying? TME Way. I started this with very close friends of mine, my brothers that I knew since I was probably 6, 7 years old. Some of them like way back, and it never changed. It's been the same people since we was in school together. Everything we was always talking about talk money. So now we really made it official. Like I got my brother Molly Bands on there. I got Vendetta Talk Money on there. I got Rico Baby. It's a bunch of, and all these people is my brothers, and they doing their own thing now. The eyes is on them as well. Like they numbers is going up. I'm just proud of like where we started. We started that from when we was little. Like I'm definitely trying to do other things with it. Right now it's independent. We doing everything on our own with just the connects we got. But you know, one day we gonna get that Talk Money deal, bring it home to the right label. And yeah, everything's gonna work out. But right now, we good with where we at. There's definitely vibes like Ego on the album. There's definitely slower vibes. There's faster vibes. It's a whole bunch. It's a whole bunch of different. Every song is a different wave. Like every song gonna take you to a different mood, a different way of thinking. Like every song is. No song sounds the same as another song on the tape on the project. Like my goal with the album was to show my diversity, like to show how I could switch it up, my diversity, if that's the right word. Show how I could do all type of different sounds, and also I know the fans been waiting forever, so I wanted to give them, feel me, like everything I've been working on, my best tracks that I've been holding on to. So, and it's still songs in the cut that didn't even make hood favors. So I know the songs I put on there, they're gonna be happy with. Like, and it's also my goal was to be stamped as a new face of New York, out of all the younger rappers that's coming out the city. Like after this project, they're gonna know that I'm definitely one of the up and coming faces of New York. Like it's stamped. The OGs of New York in the rap game stamped it. They're gonna see after the project. Me, I'm more of, in terms of beats, I'm more of how it sounds to me than the name or popularity of the producer. So on my project, you're not gonna see a lot of big name producers. It's like it's my producer from TME, LaRon. He all over that. He's all over that. LaRon been going crazy on his own ever since my music started moving. He been working, like LaRon's one of the best young producers out the city. Like he only like 20 years old. He only like 19, 20 years old. So he going crazy. And then I got Harry Fraud on there. But other than that, it's just younger producers coming out the city that I've been working with that got crazy different sounds. Like the beats is crazy. Like a lot of producers that I wanted to work with, I've got the chance to work with. But I still want to work with Mustard. I want to work with DJ Mustard. I want to work with Zaytoven. I need to work with, Southside 808 and all that. All of them. Like, I want to work with all of them. Like, 5 years from now, I see myself being one of the top artists in the world.